My child, I know there are days when your faith feels heavy, days when you believe, but still feel afraid. That does not make you weak, it makes you human. Faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is choosing to trust me even when fear is loud. I know you replay moments in your mind wondering what you could have done differently. I know regret tries to chain your heart to the past, but listen to me now. I do not live in your past. I live in your present, and I hold your future. What you lost was not wasted. What hurt you did not destroy you. I allowed it to shape you, not to shame you. There are people who misunderstood you, situations that drained you, dreams that paused without explanation. But my child, sometimes I remove things not because they are bad, but because they are blocking what is better. I am teaching you to let go. Not because you failed, but because you are growing. You don't need everyone to understand your journey. You only need me to guide it. When you walk with me, even lonely roads lead to purpose. There will be moments when you feel unseen, when your efforts go unnoticed, when your kindness is taken for granted. But remember, I see what others overlook. I reward faithfulness in secret. I honor patience that no one applauds. And I restore what was taken unfairly. Do not harden your heart because of pain. Do not shrink because of rejection. I created you to rise, not retreat. You are still becoming, still healing, still being prepared. Trust the process, even when it is uncomfortable. Trust my voice, even when it is quiet. Trust my plan, even when it doesn't match yours. Because I promise you this, the season that tested you will soon be the season that thanks me. Hold on. Your story is not over, and I am not finished with you. My child, there is something you need to hear right now. You are not late. I know you look at your life and think time has slipped away. You see others moving ahead while you feel stuck. But I do not measure life the way the world does. I measure growth. I measure obedience. I measure the strength of your heart. What looks like delay to you is alignment to me. If I had moved you earlier, you would not have been ready. If I had answered sooner, you would not have been protected. So stop punishing yourself for not being where you thought you'd be. You are exactly where I need you to be, learning, healing, and becoming. There are lessons in this season you cannot skip, wisdom you cannot borrow, strength you cannot fake. That is why it feels heavy. But listen closely now. I never waste a season. Every quiet moment is teaching you trust. Every closed door is teaching you discernment. Every disappointment is teaching you dependence on me. You are being built from the inside out. I know you are tired of starting over, tired of hoping again, tired of believing after being hurt. But endurance is being born in you, and endurance will carry you further than talent ever could. Do not rush what I am slowly perfecting. You are closer than you think, closer to peace, closer to clarity, closer to the breakthrough you prayed for in tears. What feels like pressure is actually preparation, and when the time comes, I will move suddenly. Doors will open that no one can close. Help will arrive from unexpected places, and you will look back and realize every step mattered. So breathe, my child. Release the rush. Trust my hand. Your time is coming, and it will be worth the wait.
My child, if you are still listening, it means your spirit is searching for hope. And I want you to know, you did not come here by accident. I called you here. There are moments when you feel like giving up, when you wonder if your prayers are reaching heaven. But hear me clearly now. Every prayer you prayed has been heard. Some answers come quickly, others come wrapped in waiting. But waiting does not mean I am silent. It means I am working in ways you cannot yet understand. I see how hard you try. I see you showing up even when you feel empty. I see your patience, your pain, your perseverance. Nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. You ask me, God, how much longer? And I gently remind you, my timing is not delay, it is protection. If I gave you everything you asked for too soon, it could break you instead of bless you. So trust me when I say, not yet. There are battles you are fighting in your mind: fear, doubt, regret, and loneliness. But remember this truth: you are not fighting alone. I fight for you when you are too weak to fight for yourself. I stand beside you when your knees are trembling. I carry you when you feel like you cannot take another step. Do not let yesterday's mistakes define today's identity. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not what people said about you. You are who I say you are. I see the future you cannot see yet. A future where you smile again without forcing it. A future where peace replaces anxiety. A future where your story inspires others who feel hopeless now. But before the breakthrough, there must be belief. Before the victory, there must be faith. So keep walking, even if it's slow. Keep believing, even if it's hard. Keep praying, even if you're tired. I am preparing you for something greater than what you lost. What you thought was the end was only the beginning. Hold on, my child, I am closer than you think, and your breakthrough is nearer than you feel. My child, be still for a moment, and listen to me. I know your heart is tired. I know you smile in front of people, but inside you are carrying battles no one sees. I have seen every tear you cried in silence. I have heard every prayer you whispered when you felt alone. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are not weak. I am closer to you than your next breath. When you feel stuck, remember this: I am working even when you cannot see it. Just because doors are closed does not mean I have abandoned you. Sometimes I close doors to protect you. Sometimes I delay answers to prepare you. You asked me, God, why is my life so hard? But my child, strength is not born in comfort. Diamonds are not formed without pressure, and warriors are not made in easy seasons. I am shaping you. Every delay is not denial. Every struggle is not punishment. Some battles are assignments, meant to grow your faith, not destroy it. I know you feel tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of being strong. But hear me clearly now. You are stronger than you think, because I walk with you. When people walk away, I stay. When plans fail, I remain faithful. When the world doubts you, I believe in you. Do not compare your journey with others. I wrote a different story for you, one that requires patience, courage, and trust. Your chapter may look slow, but it is meaningful. Your timing may feel late, but it is perfect. You didn't come this far to quit now. I know the nights when anxiety steals your sleep. I know the mornings when you wake up already exhausted. Give me your worries. Give me your fear. You were never meant to carry everything alone. Let go, and let me lead. There will be moments when you feel broken. But remember, I specialize in restoring broken things. I can turn pain into purpose. I can turn loss into lessons. I can turn your darkest season into your strongest testimony. Trust me when I say this. What you are going through right now will make sense later. I am opening doors you didn't even knock on. I am protecting you from things you don't yet understand. I am preparing blessings that require the strength you are building today. So rise again. Even if your voice shakes, pray. Even if your heart hurts, believe. Even if you fall, get up. Do not give up on yourself, because I have not given up on you. Your life has value, your dreams matter. Your future is secure in my hands. Walk forward with faith, not because everything is easy, but because I am with you. And remember this always, my child. You are chosen. You are protected. You are deeply loved. I am God, and I am guiding you every step of the way.
My child, I know the weight you carry when no one is watching. I know the strength it takes just to keep going. And I want you to understand this. You do not have to be strong all the time. Rest is not weakness. Pausing is not failure. Even I rested, and I created the heavens and the earth. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to release what has been draining your soul. Stop being so hard on yourself. You survived things you thought would break you. You stood back up when giving up felt easier. That is strength, even if it doesn't feel like it. I see you questioning yourself, doubting your worth, wondering if you are enough. Let me answer that clearly. You have always been enough to me, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You don't need to prove your value. You don't need to earn my love. You already have it. I am teaching you balance, to trust without forcing, to believe without anxiety, to move forward without fear. You don't need to prove your value. You don't need to earn my love. You already have it. I am teaching you balance, to trust without forcing, to believe without anxiety, to move forward without fear. There are things you've been holding onto that I am asking you to lay down. Old pain, old guilt, old expectations. They are too heavy for you, but not for me. Let me carry them. As you release what hurts, you create space for what heals. As you let go of control, you make room for peace. I am rebuilding you gently, not all at once, but day by day. And one morning, you will wake up lighter, stronger, clearer. You won't even realize when it happened, only that you are no longer who you used to be. Rest now, my child. I am still working, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. My child, there comes a moment when I ask you to rise, not because everything is easy, but because you are ready. You have spent enough time doubting yourself, enough time replaying pain, enough time wondering if you are capable. Now listen to me. You are more prepared than you realize. Every struggle trained you. Every delay strengthened you. Every tear watered the seeds I placed inside you. Nothing was wasted. I am calling you out of fear, and into faith, out of hiding, and into purpose. You do not need perfect conditions to begin. You only need obedience. Take the step even if your hands shake. Speak even if your voice trembles. Move forward even if you cannot see the full path. I will light the way as you walk. There will be resistance. There will be voices that doubt you. But remember, not every voice deserves your attention. Stay focused on me. I did not bring you this far to leave you. I did not strengthen you for nothing. I did not awaken this desire in your heart by accident. What you feel stirring inside you is not confusion. It is calling. Stop waiting for permission. I have already chosen you. You are not too late. You are not too weak. You are not unqualified. I qualify those I call. So stand up again, not in your own strength, but in mine. The next chapter requires courage, and courage is already within you. Walk forward, my child. I am with you, and what comes next will reveal why this season had to happen, my child. I know the fear that rises when you step forward. I know the voice that whispers, what if it fails? But hear me now. Fear is not from me. Fear tries to stop what faith is building. Fear speaks loudly, but it has no power over you, unless you give it permission. You were never meant to live controlled by fear. You were created to walk in trust. The path ahead may feel uncertain, but uncertainty does not mean danger. It means dependence on me. You don't need to know every step. You only need to stay close to me. There will be moments when the weight feels heavy again, when old doubts return, when you question if you heard me correctly. In those moments, remember this. I am not a god of confusion.